Our loved ones want to guide us with spiritual messages. They want us to know they are with us and teach us to enjoy the remarkable adventure of life. When older people are interviewed about what they would have done differently in their lives, their answers are often startlingly similar. They say they would have loved more and worried less about material things. Interestingly, mediums that talk to people in the spirit world often find they also get similar answers. These spiritual messages can offer us comfort and also guidance about what really matters in our lives. Here are some of the most common spiritual messages that mediums receive. 1. I still exist. Immediately following their passing, people in spirit want to reassure their loved ones that they are okay. They want us to know that they still exist, but have simply changed from physical to spirit form. In fact, their present state of being feels even more alive and whole, because they are no longer restricted by the material world. 2. I am no longer in any pain. Our deceased loved ones also want to reassure us that they are no longer suffering. Even if their passing was violent or tragic, their actual transition was beautiful and peaceful. Also, even if they suffered trauma or pain in the time leading up to their passing, they do not retain a memory of it. Instead, they feel only peace. 3. I am with you. Those in the spirit world want us to know that they are still with us. Whenever we are suffering, they are close by. But they are with us during the good times and celebrations, too. They share in our lives and celebrate and commiserate with us. Though they no longer suffer themselves, they can still understand our suffering and try to bring us comfort. Our loved ones in spirit want us to know that they love us, forgive us, and are proud of us. Every time we think of them, they come to our side. 4. My loved ones are all here with me. In their spiritual messages, those in the spirit world explain that during their transition, they were never alone, but were guided by loved ones. They also reassure us that their arrival in the afterlife was like a big celebration, a reunion with all those they love. 5. I often send you messages. Our loved ones often send us messages to let us know that they are safe and still with us. Often our grief or social conditioning gets in the way of receiving these messages. Our spirit friends encourage us to be open to these signs, looking for messages in the ordinary world such as songs on the radio, the smell of a perfume or tobacco smoke, or birds that regularly come close to us. We can also receive messages through the words of a stranger, an advertising billboard, dreams, or other signs and symbols that are meaningful to us. 6. I see my life from a different perspective. While there is no sense of regret or remorse, our loved ones are able to look back at the bigger picture of their lives. They can see how the way they lived their lives affected their own happiness and that of those around them. They may want to apologize for certain actions or guide us not to make the same mistakes. Often those in spirit want to remind us of the importance of loving and being loved. They want us to let go of petty thoughts and arguments and see the bigger picture of our life and its wonder. Our loved ones want us to be happy, but they also want us to learn the lessons of our journey in the physical form. 7. I am happy and peaceful. Our loved ones often try to convey to us how loved, joyful, harmonious, boundless, blissful, and radiant their existence now is. They want to reassure us that death is not an end and that we need not fear it. They miss us and look forward to a time when we will be reunited in peace and love, but they are happy now. 8. Life is sacred, special, and beautiful. Looking back on their lives, our loved ones realize that they did not always appreciate what a wonderful gift life in physical form was. They want us to make the most of it, to experience all it has to offer. They want us to enjoy using our senses, experiencing the beauty of the world, and having adventures that can only be experienced while in physical form. Often spiritual messages will encourage us to be less fearful, to take risks, and go for our dreams. These spiritual messages can be comforting to us when we have lost loved ones. We can be reassured that they are safe and happy and that we will see them again. But they also encourage us to embrace this life, as it is a brief but remarkable adventure.